Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone who's watching this video. My name is Abu Zah and I am one of the faculty member of the Department of Medicine in USM. One of the prime methods of professional training is experiential learning, whereby activities or experience are documented in logbooks, and this has been a mainstay in the postgraduate Masters of Medicine training here in USM for the last 30 years. For many years we have been using this bulky green logbook to be used over 8 postings spanning over 2 years. With mobile phones wired to the net becoming standard utility carried by everyone, cloud-based digital log appears to be the way forward. A net search will reveal a list of available logbook software applications, but finding one that caters for your need is a problem, unless we are prepared to pay for customization. In this video, I will share with you a project in which we made a functioning e-Logbook for our needs using freely available tools. Clinical hematology is one of the postings within the AMET training program, lasting over 3 months, during which the trainee is expected to have gained various experiences as outlined in this webpage. The first thing that came to my mind when developing the front end is an entry form that can be repeatedly used by the same individual for different instances, claiming credit for different activities. At the same time, the person assessing the form should be identifiable and valid. We can't have a situation where anyone with a link is able to access and enter. It is not about having security to stop hackers, but at least to prevent pranks or ignorance. In the beginning, I explored 2 readily available tools. Firstly, it was Google Form. Unfortunately, when Google Form is signed in, it only allows a single response. For Office 365 forms are only accessible by people from the same organization. Unfortunately, USM students' emails are from the student.usm.my domain rather than the usm.my domain. In the end, I settled with LimeSurvey, a research tool that is often used for questionnaire development, which I found handy for our purpose, that it allowed repeated user access by token identification. Each user is provided a user-specific token which can be keyed in onto the user interface for login. Subsequently, the user can select whichever activities he or she wishes to claim. This will eventually lead to a page where the user has to upload a link as evidence that he has participated in a particular activity. For this project, 3 types of digital demonstrative evidence are employed: A, B, and C. Here I'm showing an example of DDE type B. Having filled the DDEB form, an image is captured using the phone camera. The image is then uploaded to the personal Google Drive. For ease of recall, perhaps a representing file name in a dedicated folder will be helpful. Once uploaded is completed, then Google Drive is accessed. The link sharing is turned on and the URL saved in the clipboard. To be pasted into the e-Logbook. The trainee has an option to enter some specific information into the comment area. Press on the submit button. You will then receive an email notification. The LimeSurvey data is read using PHP scripts into an XML file and imported using scripts into Google Sheet, where a web page display is linked out for the trainee's perusal. Based on the timestamp on the Google Sheet, blocks of dataset is manually copied into Airtable and further recoded from its abbreviated form. Airtable allows visualization from different customizable view. And for this project, I've created an output view whereby the data has been grouped according to training. And I've added a column called decision where I could decide the status of each of the claims. So let's start with this claim. Now, this is a type B DDE. I have gone through with him in this case, and I'm happy with the result, and I've added verify. So another situation is this visit to the hematology lab to look at the hematologizer as a group, and this is a type A DDE evidence. I'm happy for this, and I've also click as verify. This bone marrow and refined biopsy, which is a type C evidence, where it's a description of the procedures and the date 28th July, and he had carried it out, and I'm satisfied as well, and again verified. And this process is continued on for the rest of all the claims until it's completed. The outputs are linked out as web pages for the trainee to view and improve on. In the end of the posting, a report is printed out providing details of the activities, but without any references to patient's data. This is obviously something that is not achievable in traditional logbooks. I've just shown you that we didn't have in our disposal sufficient freely available tools that we can utilize to build an electronic logbook for our use. And it actually showed advantages that we were not able to appreciate before. One of the main advantages is that we could monitor students' progress in real time and are able to usher them along if they are not keeping up the pace. Another plus point is that the final report is devoid of any reference to the patient. And this is something we look for, especially when concerning patient's privacy. Another interesting point is that the student can upload more convincing evidence to demonstrate that they have actually performed this or that activities, which is quite difficult to achieve with the traditional hard copy logbook. I hope you have found this video useful and had inspired you to perhaps try a project of your own. Thank you.